Like, hello everyone, hello YouTubers, and I am making chicken enchiladas, and this is how I make it. First, you cook the chicken breast. Just put a little salt and pepper on them. Now we are going to make the green sauce. There's cilantro in the blender, the green salsa sauce, which is a little bit spicy, not as much. Then we chopped up garlic, and we use onions as well. That has to be finely chopped and put into the blender. Now that we have our ingredients in the blender, now it's time to add in the green salsa sauce. Once that we pour all of it in the blender, I've poured a little bit of water just to get the excess sauce from the bottle and pour it right into the blender. Now that all the ingredients are blended together, now we just cover it up and we place it on the side till later. Now that the chicken has been cooked all the way, you take one piece of chicken, you do it one at a time, and you chop it up into pieces, kind of like you're shredding the chicken, just the way you see it on the screen. And what you do is you take the chicken and you place it into the bowl, just like that. Now the next step is to add the ingredients on the shredded chicken. I took a stick of cream cheese and I had to melt it in the microwave for 10 seconds in order for it to go on top of the chicken. Looks just like this. It needs to be melted. Once it is melted, place it right on top of your shredded chicken. Now we're using our last ingredient for the shredded chicken. You use the mixture of the sauce you made, which I had poured 1 cup into the bowl, and then I had placed half and placed it in the bowl. Then you would mix it up really good so the whole green sauce is covered. Just eating it, if you taste this, you would eat it just like this. It tastes really good. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now in a saucepan, you add at least 3 or 4 tablespoons of chicken broth. I used the low sodium. You heat it up on low heat for 2 or 3 minutes. It gets heat pretty fast. Now this is how you prep your enchiladas. It's a process. You dip the tortilla into the chicken broth. You dip them on both sides. You shake it, take the excess broth off the tortilla. You place it on a paper towel for like a second. Then you would take it over to place it on a plate. Now it's time to add the chicken to your tortilla. about 3 tablespoons. And you would wrap one side, then fold over the other side, and place the bottom folds on the bottom of the pan so it stays. Now here with the remaining sauce, you can either place it in a bowl, but here I place it as in a measuring cup, and you place it right on top of your tortillas here. Or you can just pour it right on top and just spread the sauce with a spoon. This is actually how it's supposed to look when it's covered with the sauce. Now for on top of the enchiladas, you use queso fresco. You can actually get that in a local grocery store. Now we use a block of cheese and we shred it on top of the enchiladas. Make sure you spread it all over the pan. Now that the enchiladas are covered with cheese, I usually sprinkle cayenne pepper on top, but you can use paprika as well if you don't want it so spicy. Now we place our enchiladas in the oven uncovered. Set the timer for 30 minutes to cook. This is how it looks when it's done. Look, it looks crispy right because of the cheese. But the cheese is melted, it's cooked in the inside some more. It's really, really good. I know you see the little chunks of the cheese, but you let this cool for 10 minutes because it's really hot. And let's see how it looks on the inside. Now here I cut up a lime. I cut it in half and squeezed it right on top of the enchilada, which is actually very good with that. But if you don't have it, that's fine. I hope you like the chicken enchilada recipe. Bye you guys.